Good afternoon, and hello, Joe.
Hi.
I just started streaming.
Oh shit. Howdy. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, a little bit. How are you?
Yeah. About bought Baldur's Gate free and downloaded it last night.
Nice. Yes, I hope you're all doing good on this Sunday afternoon. And yes, that part one is a thing because today's stream is going to be fairly short. I kind of almost didn't want to stream today, to be honest with you.
Bro, your sleep schedule's fucked.
I mean, it's not fucked. I woke up at like 10 o'clock. I'm fine.
I can't believe it's fucked. You didn't wake up at 6 a.m. like a farmer.
Oh. It used to
Not
be
in
like
it.
that.
I mean, yeah, because we used to go to high school. But also, howdy, everyone. That was unintentional. Motherfucker, you gotta start putting an announcement in your Discord. You stream Discord.
Yeah, probably.
Or get like a bot or something that does it. I know I needed to do that too because I get tired of typing it out in mine.
Yeah, a bot would be nice. No, excuse me.
I don't think there's a bot thing for that, but I can get the link to Discord.
I mean, I don't really use the Discord very much.
Technically should. Always posting. Make sure I'm setting the right link out first.
How am I doing, Mart? I'm doing fine. Just working on a lot of stuff. Like, my entire week since the Spy video came out has been basically nothing but script writing.
I apologize.
What?
The bike's going past my house.
Oh, that's fine.
Dream should be 5 consecutive warrior renders. Yeah, each render is a pixel of his ass cheek.
He's supposed to each render he gets closer to the screen, and the 5th one he's in the real world.
No problem, Christian Shock.
Is the link even good anymore?
I just made one for the time being.
Oh, okay.
I don't have access to anything on your damn Twitch. I mean, Twitch, YouTube. I ain't no man.
Patreon and you forgot to upload the renders. Oh, I didn't forget. I was gonna upload them in tandem with the stuff I did today. I might have forgot to mention that was the plan.
What the bitch?
But yeah, today's a short stream because there's renovations going on right now.
Oh god.
Yeah. So if I end up, my internet just disappears, you know why.
Understandable. Yeah, I bought Baldur's Gate 150 gigabytes. Had to uninstall a few games.
I can imagine so.
I made Vesta the closest I could. Made a drow, which are technically considered under elves or lesser kind of like beings that are kind of like vampires in a sense.
Yeah, can you hear the fucking hammer?
Yes, like actually I did hear that.
Yeah. I apologize, you're gonna be hearing that a lot. Which is why today's stream is probably gonna be like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. And we'll come back with a part 2 on Friday. That's my plan.
Yeah, I agree. But from what I understand, Baldur's Gate 3 has like a shit ton of endings, and literally there's a dialogue thing for like everything you do in the game. Unlike both. And look, if there's an actual justification for it, and by the way, the game is optimized. The game runs perfectly fine on Ultra for me.
Hey, you know, I have a birthday coming up.
God damn it.
But yeah, if you want an example of how much shit I've been writing over the past week, look at all those open documents.
But not good.
Hmm?
But not good. Starting over. Also, one of the people I know from Neko's Discord, he's picked up TF2 for the first time in 9 years, and he's really good at shooting, like playing FPS games. Like he plays Apex really fucking good, and Titanfall 2, which ironically Titanfall 2 uses Source, so he got accused of being a hacker twice.
That's a nice joint.
Yeah,
Let me guess, he played Sniper.
I'll have to ask him about that.
Probably played Sniper.
I know, like, I've been kind of in the mood of, like, wanting to play TF2 as my down 2 FPS game or shooting game again. Like, for PvP. Mostly because the fact that there's no controller users.
You say that, but you'll come back for the next season.
Oh, I will. I literally got the crew. I'm gonna have to at least play around for a little bit to get to level 100 to get my V-Bucks. That is the plan. Look, it's a feature to show off some stuff that's in development. It shows what happens when you're here loyally. In a sense.
Saving the stream for later to watch the documents.
Yes. Looks at text letters. Yes. Those are some documents.
Wait a second.
Huh?
Not all of them are even. Some of them are old documents from older videos. I've opened up a couple of my longer videos scripts in order to see how many words they had, and because of the next video I'm playing being very large, I'm wondering, is it gonna be bigger than Eevee? And right now I'm thinking it might actually be bigger than Eevee.
Oh God. Hold on. Day ruined.
I mean, a majority of them are still new shit.
Yeah. I also re-downloaded Siege for shits and giggles. That's another fucking 50 gigabytes of space gone.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
I'm not doing too bad. Of course, the game I play, I ran into a hacker. They literally snapped.
Sounds about right.
Like it wasn't even subtle. And now the lore in the game has changed. It's not Rainbow's Siege team anymore. Everyone has their own sub-teams now, and whenever you pull up your phone, it's something dynamic. There's a guy called Frenrir who looks like he's like a JRPG boss that you can play on, I think, Defense.
Neat.
And I immediately got the Nier stuff thrusted upon my face when I looked at the store.
What about the Yakuza stuff?
I had the... I believe it's there too.
I'll never get that fucking mentality out of my head.
What?
Kiryu can't punch women, but he can shoot them in the face, though. That's okay.
Well, it's not Kiryu. That's what everyone's saying. It's like, who cares?
Is the queue always 6 characters long? No. That's just the list of who's next.
No,
Because I don't want it to be literally like 30 people in a row going down the screen. Is there somewhere we can see the queue? No, it's in a Word document.
No, but I got it from my dad who works at Microsoft. Sorry, being a shit. That's what happens when you don't fucking sleep till like 7 o'clock in the morning and wake up at 12.
Oh, I see.
I was doing some other stuff around the house.
They say you're projecting your bad sleeping schedule onto me.
Look, in my defense, I usually try to wake up before 12, even if I only get 2 hours of sleep, because I'm a fucking maniac.
I mean, that's been my plan recently, too.
I usually still wake up at 10. Here's the thing, I woke up at 10:30.
Same.
I looked at my phone and said, "Oh, cool, I'm up."
It's hard waking up for things when you don't have obligations.
Especially because my day yesterday was annoying at work. I'm just like, I'm gonna just stay up late and do whatever the fuck I want. Doesn't hurt. It also hurts that I was playing Baldur's Gate free.
How far did you get?
I got off the Mind Flayer ship. I had to crawl through some sphincters. Yes, that's what they're called. The doors are called sphincters. I also got a fucking tadpole on my brain. That's what they call it. And I saved a woman called Shadowheart. She's actually not an edgy rogue. I think she's a cleric.
I don't believe it.
I think she's a cleric and or paladin. And there was this yellow skinned woman, I forget the name of the race. She's like a warrior character. She actually looks really cute, or pretty hot. It's like, damn girl. New Cult of the Lamb. You mean Tankana? I think so. It was kind of late, so my brain was a little fuzzy on remembering stuff. By late, I mean very early in the morning. It didn't help. I played a few rounds of Siege and then Baldur's Gate.
Good for Tinkaton. There it is. There's the render.
Oh. Oh. Tekaton these nuts. Okay, I'll be back here in voice. My friend Ender asked if he wants to put like a smidget TF2 because he has like a bit of Steam. This motherfucker's been up since the entirety of last night. And the more people I can get in the TF2, the better. I'm going to eventually make a pub stomping team just everyone I know. Yeah, I will be right back, my friend. It won't be 6 hours later. I promise.
Say goodbye to Joe. He's never coming back.
I'm getting milk. Bye. I work at a smoke shop. I'm getting cigarettes and milk.
Everyone say bye to Joe. Never to be seen again. Yep. Let's think it's on again. Goldengo? I don't even know if I have a Goldengo model or there is one uploaded. You know, it fucking sucks because there's like 4 characters I want to do. Like I have like actively designed movesets for and I want to do videos on. I can't do them because there's no models for them on the workshop. It's infuriating. And all 3 of them are from Tears of the Kingdom. How did you know? How did you know? But yes, yes they are. Have I done Hornet? No. But I'm sure she has a model. Do you have any advice for making movesets for characters with huge pools of moves to choose from in their game? I'm trying to design a slug cat right now and it's hell. Designing a moveset for characters that have a huge pool of moves in their game? Yeah, I made a Tekken character once. That was, you know, picking and choosing 30 odd moves from a pool of like 120. Sorry, the stream lag, what are we talking about? Movesets I can't do because people won't freaking upload models for them to the SFM workshop. And then, you know, somebody just recently put out a freaking Potemkin model and it's like, oh thank god they put in his model from Strive. Large lad. Can you do Peppino? I've already done Peppino. Like, both video-wise and render-wise. Big Smash itself as a character who has large move pool with the hero during most games with all his down B spells. You know, if I ever ended up doing another Tekken character, they'd probably end up having like 80 moves. I'd probably find a way to shove in like 80 something odd moves into a Tekken character in Smash. But yeah, Cleo, if you want to make a moveset for a character that has a lot of moves and you have to pick and choose the ones that are the most iconic moves that, you know, the character just cannot go without. And then work your way down from there. Reggie is a perfect example for this conversation because he's got a huge arsenal that dwarfs even Mega Man. Yeah. But, you know, there's like next to no weapons for him on the workshop, which is why he just has his wrench in this render. You see, Leviathan, the thing is that I don't like Mega Man Zero's design. I don't like any of the designs from anything Mega Man related after Mega Man X. I am not a fan whatsoever of the way designs went after Mega Man X. I don't like that they all look like babies. Everybody's got a weird looking anime baby face. Also, everything looks way too streamlined. What is your first step usually when making a moveset for a character? Do you start by deciding his or her archetype? It's a good question. Because I usually just, when I make a moveset, so much of it comes at once that I don't really know what I consider being done first. Like, usually the first things that come to me are the playstyle, the stats, the strengths, and the weaknesses. Like, all at once. And the character mechanic. I think you look at what the character can do in their home series and fit the closest archetype you can to that. I mean, that's pretty much what I do, yeah. But I just add more onto that basic look into the character in their home franchise and what they can do. I mean, you want the basics out of the way first so that you don't have to go back and change key aspects of the character's design midway through creating the moveset. And I want the character's strengths, weaknesses, I want their determined playstyle, I want to know Like, what would their stats be? And, like, build strengths and weaknesses around that stats, or, you know, build stats around the strengths and weaknesses that were designed beforehand. Like, for example, Ratchet and Clank, I see Ratchet and Clank probably being around a mid-weight zoner. Really good at, you know, playing from mid-range. Has a lot of weapons to keep people away, but, you know, he's pretty much paper when somebody gets close to him, and he can take a lot of damage really quickly if he makes a couple of crucial mistakes. What would you do for a character whose entire premise is being a prey character? How do you convert that into a playstyle? Well, prey usually means that they're hunted, which means they're usually good at running away, which probably means they're very fast. So hit and run probably be the best thing. They don't want to get involved in any close range fights, so maybe there could be aspects of zoning in that. Here's a probably hard question. Who would you say are the best and worst characters you've designed? That's difficult because there are movesets that I made in the past that are just nowhere near on the same level that I've made today. And I feel that if I really want to make that kind of judgment, I have to go back, remake those characters today, and see which one ends up being the worst. Because I could just say, oh, it's Nightmare because it was my first video and I didn't put that much effort into it, and it turned out okay for the time, but nowadays it's easily my worst video. Like, it's not even a competition. Oh, who do you think would be, like, competitively best and worst? Okay, best would probably be, like... Oh, okay, hang on. Let me just, edit this, because Ratchet is done. The best would probably be Virgil and Raiden. No, I don't know why that posted there. Worst would probably be, like... I want to say, like, Kraid. Because he's a big boy. Is Reed Arknights on the list? You know, I was looking at the queue before the stream started and I saw Reed. I'm like, who the fuck is Reed? Yes, Reed's on the list. Thank you for clarifying who he was. Because at some point I was probably going to ask, like, who is this again? Because I completely forget. What number? Let me see. She is actually right after Klonoa. So she's number 7. Excuse me while I go get a crystal model. Also, I'd like to say something. Last stream, the queue bugged. And by that, I mean... It didn't save the new queues from the last stream. So, I'm going to have to go back and watch last stream and go through and add all the characters back into the queue. So, I don't remember what number Slowcat is. Thankfully, we're not going past a point today that isn't something I already have. Slugcat is from this stream. Well, then I'm going to need to come back to this stream when I'm done looking at the last stream and add the characters from this stream after the last stream, because I can't tell you what number they are because they're definitely behind a decent amount of characters. Because the freaking thing didn't save properly. This is bound to happen eventually. I will save my next suggestion for August Part 2 to spare you. It honestly probably is for the best. You're going to be hearing that a lot, I apologize ahead of time. Why is there like no good crystal model on this fucking thing? Like the one I got is just weird and buggy. Alright, Mark, take care, man. Well, this is interesting, but I think I'm gonna have to skip Crystal because it's not working properly. I can't get the models to work properly. I'll come back to this at some other point, but like this model is just, it was weird, elongated, and had like gamer neck. So freaking odd. Alright, give me a second. Sep Artoria. It was the model from, it was just her model from Smash Ultimate. And for some reason, it had weird elongated limbs and like gamer neck, and I couldn't fix it for some freaking reason. It just wouldn't work. And it crashed on me. God damn it, hang on a second. SFM wants me to stream it as much as I want to stream it. So, what's happened with all you folks since, last month? Lots happened. A lot of announcements. Evo happened. Games have come out. I beat Tears of the Kingdom. Super Smash Con. Is that going on right now, or is that coming soon? I feel like that's like, what? Oh, it already happened. The combo contest is pretty much all people with multiple controllers. Oh, it's now. Oh. Melee is done, but ult is still going, and there are like 3 corns in top 64. Spargo, the top seed, got out at 49th. Oh, Jesus. Must be... Oh, I can't wait for... Can't wait for all the complaints about Steve and Kazuya. Again, one of them's gonna trend on Twitter. Plus, we started playing Fallout New Vegas. Nice, Dylan. It's a very good game. I hope you enjoy playing it. I also highly recommend some possible modding, some quality of life changes. What's the peak traffic time for these streams? Couldn't tell you really. Alright, hang on a second. Sorry. Would you mind if someone used your movesets for a Smash fan game? No, go ahead. Just, you know, credit where credit is due, I suppose. Yeah, it's Saber. Somebody requested her. I don't remember who it was. It was like in the very first stream several months ago. Do you post completed renders anywhere? Yes, I post them on my Patreon. Also, we got more, we finally got more news on the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, which is nice. It comes out a week after my birthday, and I probably will stream that. Might even also go ahead and make it a premiere stream for a video that I want to have done by the time the first DLC pack came out. Excuse me. She also mentioned that there more than likely will be a birthday stream hosted here on YouTube this year instead of Twitch like it usually is. You're going to be introduced to a unique brand of insanity that tends to come along with me and my friends when we play multiplayer games together. Wasn't Raiko the thing from Horizon Zero Dawn? No, he was Brontosaurus, which, by the way, translates to Thunder Lizard. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy rush to the end of the year for me, I think. Not with just videos, but just like doing just stuff. Like, holy hell. I hope you're ready for how loaded October is going to be. There's going to be so much stuff coming out in October. Both streams and video-wise. Might be able to get friends together for another Halloween stream, which we wanted to do last year, but we didn't get a chance to because just work schedules were just not working in our favor. So hello, Fletch King. I'm doing okay. Not exactly having the most energy for stream, but I'm doing what I can. Just this short stream today, and then we'll do a part 2 of this at the end of the week. Like, honestly, I want to, like, knock out, like, 8 or more renders. Probably more. I want to get, like, try and have a stream where I get double digits done in the next stream I do of this. Also, take care, Cleo. But yeah, I legitimately hope you guys are excited for what I have planned for the month of October. I think the month of October is going to be my busiest month of this year. Whatever it is, I'll be looking forward to it. Well, last year I wanted to get, like, for the last, like, few years before last year, you know, when our schedules got fucked up, and honestly I think it was on Halloween was on Monday, which was like a bad day for a lot of us. I think our hit being on a Tuesday today will be better. Would you plan on doing a moveset for the new Majestic Paradox Raikou? I'm curious about Ogerpon, to be honest. I want to know more about Ogerpon, how it fights, and maybe I'll do a moveset out of that sometime in the future. But I think that by the time the next part of the DLC comes out, the Indigo Disc, I think I want to have a starter done for when that comes out. Roaring Spark's an interesting one. I'd also have to wait for it to get a model Well, I feel that Ogerpon will probably get one first. It's kind of the pain of being of somebody that works with SFM and always just having to wait for other people to import models that you want when you don't know how to do importing yourself. Yeah, all that's coming. I'm desperately trying, and I mean desperately because I'm balancing this with like 3 other things. I'm desperately trying to get the first episode of Choose Your Fighter done. Like, that is something that has just been like off and on, off and on, off and on for like a good 3 or more months. No, wait, no, fuck, 3 or more. Like, probably like 5 months at this point. Also, hello, GJ. I'm doing okay. Speaking of Smash movesets, I've been doing my own series of Smashfire redesigns on Smashboards. Oh, nice. God, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I haven't heard of that name since somebody wrote an article on my Heavy video on that website. I'm like, oh, that's really nice, but looking back at it, I'm like, maybe there's a better one that you could write one on nowadays that isn't Heavy. I mean, Heavy's fine, but like, I think the ones on Soldier and Spire are way better. I was mainly on Smashboards during the time of the Smash 4 speculation cycle. You know, what else am I working on? Like, just to fill the dead air, like, what else can I talk about that isn't a huge spoiler? I guess I can say I played and beat Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the first time this month, which was fun. Really good game. Confusing as hell for somebody that's never played it before, but I tried going into it as blind as possible. During Smash 4, people usually focus more on franchises than companies already in the game. Yeah, I remember that much. It was also the formation of a really tight-knit group of people that sought to continue to requesting King K. Rool until the very end of Smash 4's lifespan, even after the costume came out, and basically dashed a lot of people's hopes. A lot of really good people that are part of that thread. Better than talking about Ridley. That much is certain. Fucker was like Voldemort for a decent chunk of Smash 4's speculation cycle on that site. But yeah, playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night really did interest me in potentially doing a video on Alucard. If I do one, it'll probably be around October, and again, it's such a loaded month. So many of these videos are being worked on, like, literally at the same time. Like, I already showed my list. I already showed my list of current documents that I have up, and that's not even scratching the surface for some of them, with like what I have. At least it's a good thing that I'm not running out of characters. Because I was legitimately worried for a decent chunk of last year and this year that, like, I'm running out of characters that I want to cover. Then, you know, you play a game, you like it, and it's like, oh look, this character would be fun. Yeah, I'll do moves on this guy or this girl sometime in the future. Why not? If you do an a la carte moveset, that'd be great, but you don't have to burn yourself out. You burn yourself to have in October, November is also nice. The thing is that this October's movesets are literally all movesets that were supposed to come out in like the last 2 years. All of them are. They are all characters that for one reason or another I never got them finished and I want to have them done around this time of the year. 2 of them are horror themed. Just nuts to think of just how much my schedules just keep changing. No matter how much I try my hardest to be like, oh, this is what we're doing, guys. These are the characters. This is what you're getting. Halfway through the year, I'm like, I want to do this instead. No, I like this more. No, this appeals to me more than this does. It's a slippery slope, and sometimes it feels like false advertising. Like, I want at least another 2 videos done by the end of this month myself. But the biggest issue right now is just that the current video that's being worked on is easily the biggest video of the year. Like, it's not even close. Like, this next video is the biggest video of the year. Like, just project size wise, and then maybe the next few after it will be much smaller, easier to digest videos. I also decided that I was going to push back the Evo character till sometime later in the year, just because I wanted to get other things done first. Yeah, get some popcorn just in case. It's gonna be like a 50+ minute video, I feel. It's going to be very close to Eevee, if not longer. Eevee is 55 minutes. It might be the first video that breaks an hour by the skin of its teeth. Or it might not. I've had scripts that seem like they're going to be long, and then by the time I get done writing it, it's like a good 15 minutes shorter than I thought it would be. Let me just get this set up. How's my back? Uh, sitting up, it all hurts. Like it is not the greatest right now. Also, hello, boss man. Hey, give me a moment and we will set up Mr. Layton. Hang on, I need to go get Mr. Layton. Got his... Thanks to the Artoria render? That's no problem. Also, now that your render is complete, you can now request another render, but do keep in mind that you are going to be behind a decent amount of people. Favorite part of Evo this year? Oh, fuck. I want to say Tekken. I really like the Tekken announcements. Raven looks cool. The new girl, I really like that they've created a unique character that works around fainting and moving in a 3D environment. That's really, really fun and creative for a Tekken character. A lot of the Evo announcements were really good. Do you still have a tell me again, who did you request, Dylan, and I'll tell you. Requesting another one, I'm gonna go with Rimu Gray from Toho Project. Don't mind waiting for a while. That's fine. Yeah. Pea Shooter? Yes. Pea Shooter is right there. He's like right there. I never realized that Layton was such a lanky dude. Or at least, I always imagined his model looking more compact. I'm surprised that Layton hasn't been playable yet. Might happen sometime in the future. I think characters like Layton and Rayman have a really good chance of being playable in the next Smash, to be honest with you. Also, that reminds me, of that video that Isaac Pizza Dude Man Guy just put out a couple, like, yesterday. It has interested me in doing something fairly similar, maybe either as a stream or as a actual video. Which is, you know, what would the roster look like if I were the one calling the shots? And I get 100 fucking slots to work with. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. I would not want to be in that position. It's way too much power. Like, I already suffer from anxiety problems as it is. I would not want to deal with being a director of a game as huge as Smash. I do have ideas, though, of how I'd build that kind of roster. Creative consultant? Yeah, that'd probably be more of what I prefer. Like, let me just come up with ideas and, like, brainstorm with people of how to make things work and what would be interesting and cool and how, you know, to make these characters fun. Don't put me in the negotiation deals. I will crumple and fall apart. Oh yeah, you see, we were gonna add Doomslayer, but the guy they brought in as the negotiator, he kind of just stuttered and had a panic attack in the office. So we're gonna pass. Also, ever since I got my braces tightened up last month, my jaw has been having popping problems. And my jaw does that too. I don't even have braces or ever had braces. Like, there's no fucking pockets on this coat. To be honest, in most situations, the anxiety comes at the beginning and it just disappears over time. So this is clearly a 3DS model. Edgar, I wish it were that simple. So welcome back, bowling. Hope you are having a good afternoon. Been really busy? Yeah, same. I mean, just in general. Imagine a dual reveal with both Master Chief and Doomslayer, with Samus being at the center of that reveal trailer. It'd be cool. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Honestly, at this point, I'll take anything I can fucking get with these characters and their potential to be in Smash. I mean, I don't want to come off as, you know, selfish, because I've already gotten so much of what I actually wanted in Smash, and just more things just came out. And I thought about it, it's like, yeah, you know what, this would be really cool. Like, for example, my most wanted character for Smash right now is the Chosen Undead from Dark Souls. But I already have like so much on my plate when it comes to creating movesets that I don't think I'm pressed to start worrying about requests from outside. Honestly, there are characters that just keep coming into my peripheral, and I keep questioning whether or not I should do videos on them. Like, I'm still questioning Freddy. But again, I would only do it if I was allowed to make it Glamrock Freddy and nothing else. Because Security Breach is the only game in the entire franchise of FNAF that has any sort of actual gameplay substance to it. That's true, and you know what? They keep making characters. We'll never be starved when it comes to wanting characters in Smash. I mean, maybe I will, I don't know. I kind of already am. I mean, at most, I'd just be happy with Dark Souls and Doom. I think after just getting so much of what I already want in the game, I'm just at a point where I'm like, you know what? You put in these two things, these two iconic franchises. Yeah, I think I'd be content, and I wouldn't be asking for anything else. Also, Leighton, this is like your most advanced model, and it's very clear this is like a basic 3DS model. It's also like longer Leighton from Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney. Sorry, Phoenix Wright, whatever. I heard that game was very okay. I also very much question whether or not we're actually going to get the next Professor Layton before the Switch is done. Because it would have to come out next year. And I don't know if they're going to release their game at the tail end of a console. Would you consider remaking some of your old movesets? Yes! I have, and I will. I plan to remake one before the year's over, and it's neither of the characters that probably need it the most. But it's just like, this year is the 30-year anniversary of Doom. And I've contemplated just giving Doomslayer one more moveset. The perfect moveset in my current editing style, and design direction. I think that'd be a good way to send off Doomslayer, not have to, you know, do anything for him in the future. I'm not going to be able to do very much with this model, sadly, but I did what I could. You know, standard Layton pose. Actually, wait, before I do, let me just make this arm a little more straight. Yeah, I will definitely remake Nightmare and Dante. I think everything up to Soul is okay to be remade. I think I would just remaster the videos that come after them. And by that I mean just take the same script, re-record it, make new poses and stuff like that in my current editing style, and then just go from there. You did what I could. Looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a non-flexible 3DS model that thankfully up-reses decently well in a program like this. Layton's never had a model that's better than a 3DS model, at least not yet, because, you know, the New World of Steam isn't out yet, and we don't know when it's coming out. It's supposed to be a Switch game. I don't know if it will be. Of Dante, he was just announced to be playable in Smash Bros. Crusade and he looks sick. Oh, that's good. It's probably gonna be broken. It's Dante. Dante. Sorry, I'm new here. Can I request any character, only characters in your past moveset videos? Just throw a name and they get a render. But I'd like you to just keep in mind that you're going to be waiting a while because there's probably a lot of people ahead of you. And by that I mean there are a lot of people ahead of you. At least Crusade's still going well. I wish that the devs of Smash Flash 2 would make up their fucking mind of where to just stick with Smash Flash 2 or Framemakers, because I think splitting their teams between two of them is just harming both games. Like, Framemakers launched with, like, no content. Like, half the roster it was supposed to have at launch. Fletch King, if I can guess, I'm gonna guess it's Iron Valiant, because that's like the Paradox Pokemon that everybody wants playable in Smash. Everybody just immediately goes straight for Iron Valiant. So take care, Edgar. From what I'm aware of, fish. Yeah, from what I heard, yeah, the fish is supposed to be there, but like, would have been nice if he was, you know, a character that was available at the beginning like he was supposed to be. Surviving Valiant, I did not choose it because if I did, who will represent Gen 3? I mean, if you want to be technical, it's still a Gardevoir. Next to the Glade. So it's half Gen 3, quarter Gen 3. Yeah. Kind of, sort of. The Pizzaplex pre-ruin is probably my favorite gaming overworld ever. You're probably very alone on that, because from what I've heard, a lot of people don't really like Security Breach. It's funny, the moment they add a semblance of substance, like a modicum of substance to the series, everybody just fucking hates it. It's very funny to me. I think we'll just end with Shadow. I think Shadow will be the last character of today. Did you redeem your Mew yet? No, fuck, I forgot to. I'm expecting mine to be, I don't know, poison, maybe? Trying to think what the best one would be. I guess Fairy? Fairy would probably be the best one to get, since it resists Dark and Bug. I hate it was because it was glitchy on launch and it ruined 6's ending. I don't play FNAF, so I don't know how true that is. Eh. It's the only game from FNAF I have any interest in playing because it's an actual video game. That's all I can say about it. I don't speak for everybody and I don't want to speak for everybody, but that is my personal feelings about the Five Nights at Freddy's series. I'm interested to see how the movie goes. Maybe it'll do well, maybe it won't. I agree with a lot of people when they say that it feels too late. I think that's a good way of putting it. I'll be very shocked if the movie is like really good. If it's like even if it's like a fucking 7.5 to 8 out of 10 movie, I'll be very shocked. Do you think the ending of Sonic Movie 3 will be similar to Sonic Adventure 2 or something different? I think it'll be as similar to Sonic Adventure 2's ending as Sonic Movie 2's ending was to Sonic the Hedgehog 2's ending. So, barely. Hello, Isaac. Hope you're having a good day, good afternoon. I'll definitely say that I do think Shadow will be dead by the end of Sonic the Movie 3. If that's anything I can say, I think that that is one thing that is going to happen. Where, you know, they'll fake his death like they did in Sonic the Adventure 2. I'm just curious as to who the hell they're going to get to voice Shadow. I think it'd be very funny if it actually ends up being Keanu Reeves, like everybody wants it to be. I wonder if the Snuckle spinoff will tie in. Something tells me it's going to explain Chaos. Because I think Chaos is going to be in the third movie as well. In some way, shape, or form. I don't think they're gonna skip Sonic Adventure 1